Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave. Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. Well, what's more important? Today is your day. Oh, I forgot. It's your day and your day and your day too. Well, if you looked at my last video, I said that I would be making a video that I think a lot of you may like, and I'm actually going to be showing you how to make something that I've been using for years. This is a very powerful abundance. It's for abundance, it's for money, it's for business, it's for success. This is a wash. Now I'm just going to leave it like that, wash, because where I use it more so for cleaning. So I do my floors, I do around my window sills, I even do outside the property, you know, outside on my sidewalks and things like that. But you could use it also in your bathtub or while you're taking a shower. So I want you to get your paper and pen, and I haven't said that in a minute, but I want you to get your paper and pen and jot down this recipe, and on your leisure, or especially if you have a business, try it. I think you'll like it. So the first thing you're going to need is a container, and this container has to be an airtight container, so something with a lid. Doesn't matter what color the glass is, just no plastic. All right, so you're going to need a glass container. Now you're going to need some herbs, and let me see, there may be some substitutes. If it's a substitute, I'll mention it. But the first thing you're going to need is some ground cloves. You're going to need some ground cloves, right? You're going to need some bay leaves. All right, you're going to need some peppermint, and this, if you don't have peppermint, you can also use garden mint or spearmint, but I like peppermint. You're going to need some basil. You're going to need some cinnamon. You're going to need some garlic salt. Now usually we use garlic powder, but I want to add the component of salt for cleansing. So in this recipe, I want you to get garlic salt. You're going to need something that I love, coffee. Now, I do not want you to get the coffee grounds. I want you to get the instant coffee because I want it to dissolve in this mixture. You're also going to need some bourbon. Now, I know that's strange because usually I use a lot of rum, whether it's coconut rum, dark rum, the light color rum. But for this recipe, there is no exception. It has to be bourbon. Any kind of bourbon. And you're going to need a good, I would say, let's see, I have the bottle here, but I would say this is about 6 ounces or so. That's very important. You're also going to need some honey. Now, if you don't have honey, you can substitute for brown sugar, but not white sugar. All right? So try to get some honey. Now, I always send up a red flag. Please do not consider buying the blend, because the blend is corn syrup with other caramel and things like that in it. Get pure honey. It do not have to be organic though, but get pure honey. And finally, because I'm going to be using 2 types of water. I'm going to be using some distilled water. but I'm also going to be adding some of my holy water. All right, it's really simple. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put all of my dry ingredients in first. Then I'm going to try to measure it for you because you know I don't really measure things. I love cloves. That is one of my favorites. So I'm putting, because I'm making a large amount, 6 teaspoons of cloves, peppermint. All right. So this is about 4, so use about 4 or 5 teaspoons of peppermint or spearmint if you have it, or garden mint, basil, it's about the same thing. It's about 5 teaspoons, 5 or 6 teaspoons. Don't have to be exact. All right. Look like it's actually a little bit more basil, but I'm not worried about it because basil bring money. So maybe it's a good thing it's more basil. Okay. And I'm going to be doing my cinnamon. I love this. It smells good. And I use it at least once a week. So I clean, deep cleaning, at least 1 to 2 times a week, and that's inside and outside. So I may use this, and then during the week I clean inside every day, whether it's mopping or saging. I want y'all to leave it in the comments. How do y'all feel about sage? I think that sage have lost something along the road or along the way. And I have a thought about it. I think that it's becoming too commercial. You know? All right. And I'm not going to put 5 or 6 teaspoons of garlic salt, but I am going to use 1, 2, 3, so half. So why don't you try to use 6 teaspoons of all the other ingredients besides, and we're going to do half, which is garlic powder. Now my coffee. Why coffee? There is power in coffee. I'm going to drink me some tea. I haven't had a chance to have lunch yet, and nearly it's almost time to go. But drink me some tea. Okay, so coffee rushes things. The same way, that's good. The same way as if you're tired, you get yourself a nice cup of coffee and it gives you energy. It gives you a boost. I don't have caffeine in my diet. I try not to, unless I'm eating chocolate, which I eat very little of, but I love. Other than that, I try to have decaf everything. But even decaffeinated contains a little bit of caffeine. Even green tea have, most of the time, if you don't get it decaffeinated, they have caffeine in it. So the coffee boosts. It boosts. So I'm going to add my coffee so that it boosts up all the other, or let me put it like this, it will charge all the other ingredients. Oh, and I forgot something that's so important, but I'll tell you. So I'm only going to put, let's see, let's do this. I use coffee so much. There is a Haitian oil that I make that I put coffee in also. We dress candles with it. And listen, if you want something to come quicker, for instance, if you are burning a, so I'm going to be putting, I'm going to go ahead and put the 6. I'm going to go ahead and put the 6. If you're burning like money candle or love candle, not protection per se, but you can also put you a cup of coffee near that candle, or sprinkle that candle with a little bit of coffee grinds, or decaffeinated, I'm sorry, dry coffee, instant coffee. Sprinkle it right on the top, so it'll help it come faster. It'll rush it. And I'm gonna tell you something else about coffee. If you work at a place and it get on your nerves, it's just a lot of negative energy, you could take you some coffee, right? And you could put it in a little container with some water, and you could wipe down your desk or your chair or your workspace, and it will calm confusion down. Coffee will, it will do it. I'm telling you. Just think about it. You get all riled up, where it gives you energy. A lot of people like me, at the end of the night, what I like to do is drink me a nice cup of coffee before I go to sleep. During the day, I drink coffee too, usually every morning. But there was a time where I was drinking so much coffee, more than tea. Now I drink more tea than coffee. But every day, I have at least 2 cups of coffee. And I love it. Now, this is, I would say, maybe, and I'm not going to use all of these. So, it's, they're leaves. So, I'm not going to be able to tell you spoon-wise. But just get you about 7 to 8 leaves. Throw right in. All right? Why bay leaves? Bay leaves also is for money, prosperity, but it's also for protection. It's also, you could burn it for cleansing. You could burn it for healing. So there is, it's so multifaceted. It's so many things that you could use bay leaves for. Just like cinnamon. We think cinnamon is just for money, but cinnamon is not just for money. Cinnamon is for so many things. All right? Now, here's the liquid part of my wash. First, I'm going to put my honey in. Now, I was getting to, this is about a half of a jar, and I added a little bit of water to it because it has started to become a solid, but we use so much of it. I don't understand why I do that, but I just made it a little softer. So we want everything around here to be sweet. We want the customers to come in with good attitudes, leave out with good attitudes, loving everything, ready to use everything, ready to buy everything. So that's why I'm using my honey. And let's see, this is about, I would say about half a cup. So this is about 4 ounces of my blessed holy water. And we need that because when if you're using this in your home, let me tell you, you can have the nicest, kindest spirit, but that does not mean that everybody that comes in your home have the same spirit as you. So the holy wood is definitely the component for protection and cleansing. Protection and cleansing. And listen, y'all be careful when y'all go some places buying holy water or blessed water. I know they do. I know some people that do some tricks, y'all. So just, you get it from a good place where you can trust the people. All right. I should have had a egg, I can't even think of the name of funnel, because y'all know that I am very clumsy. So I'm going to try. Oh, I didn't make such a mess. Now, it's something that I forgot to mention that sets this recipe apart from mostly every other recipe. Ooh, that smells so good. All other recipes that I have showed you. You're going to take some money and you're going to write yourself a little letter on this. I did it on $1. If you want to use 5 or 10 or 20 or 100, if you want to use 100, you can send it to me. I'll make sure I use it. But that's a joke. But I want you to put to Madame. To Madame. I put to Madame. Open my paths and let prosperity and abundance flow in. I wrote that on this $1. I'm going to fold it up toward me. I'm going to, guess what? Put it right with all the rest of my ingredients. Okay? And I'm going to top it off with water. This is going to last me for a little bit. Okay. Now it's not La Madama, Madame. Okay. Isn't this such a beautiful bottle? All right. So you're going to give it some shakes. All right. And you're not going to use it tomorrow. Let it sit for a week or so. Let everything brew. Let everything come together the way it's supposed to. And then you're going to start using it. Now how, once again, how you can use it. You could use it, I've never done it, but you can use it for a bath or shower. But I use it more so for cleaning, And I'm going to use 1 cupful per pail or bucket of water. So if I'm mopping the floors, I'll, prepare my water. If you want to go ahead and put some soap in it, you can. It's all right. If you want to put some of the floor cleaning or other baths, spiritual baths in there, you can. But just make sure you only need about a cupful. That's it. And another thing. When you finish using this wash, if you're using it to mop your floors with, don't throw it away in your home. I want you to take it outside your home, the bucket of water that's already used, and get rid of it outside. Okay? This is a wonderful, simple, but yet powerful recipe. All right? Keep it in your book. And you pull it out and use it. Like you see, this is going to last me, probably at least 3 months. So what I like to do is I like to make more than one batch because, I don't like running out of, I do not like running out of things, especially things that's important. Now, once you use it all, what do you do with the $1? You can do 2 things. You could take that $1. If you have a business and you have a cash register or a cash drawer, you can let it dry and put it in there, but do not give it to a customer. You keep it. If you have a business and you have a business license in a frame, you can dry that $1 and put it behind that business license. Or you can use it for your next batch. You can use it for your next batch. Now, that was the last choice because something else might happen. You might want to add something else to this. So open my roads and let the prosperity and abundance flow into me. Open my roads. So now I have abundance and I have prosperity, but yet I want a new I want a new building. So I might want to write that right on that dollar. The most important thing is you say, "Dear Madame." You write that. All right. So, and another way, if you want to charge it, you can surround your container with white tea lights or white household candles, and you put it on a nice cloth, and you leave it there, and let the candles charge your solution. Or you can actually set a candle right on top of your jar to help charge it. But I'm telling you, this works. This works. I would not tell you if it worked if I wouldn't use it myself, but I'm a witness. It worked. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going now to go get lunch, dinner. All right. And I will see you on my next video. All right. Everybody take care of yourself and try it. I do believe you'll like it, and write it in the comments once you have tried it and how it works. All right. So one other thing to say, y'all know what it is. Kisses. Mwah.
Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave. Prophecy, don't want no problems, not with me. I just might call her Mama E. Slay on my demons, watch them leave.